Which is now lost, and I'm not gonna redo it because I'm too pissed as it is already. So this is my team so far. I would have had a Magby if it stayed in the flippin' ball. Because I couldn't find a Growlithe or a Vulpix. Only Ponytas and Magbies and other null types and stuff like that. Time to do a quick pause. So basically, our rival is a black-haired Gary Oak that I named Andre. Because why not? Then Andre is part of Team Delta, which this guy's probably part of. Meaning that they're basically the bad guys in this game. Because first you have to talk to Celia, who do a delivery job for him to Two Island, come back after by talking to a guy that needs a meteorite. Because Celia gives you an EV. Then the other EV that he had got stolen by Andre, which we beat the crap out of. Now we're and yeah, so now we're doing the gym challenge and stuff. So now it's up to me to kick this guy's butt, and yeah, and technically you're lucky that that footage got lost because now I get to be further in the game as and you guys get to see me do the first gym. Yeah, retreat into the cave because that's totally smart. And I'm only slightly pissed because now I don't have any Pokeballs to use on mons I wanted to encounter beforehand, like maybe a Magby I could actually obtain, and a Niran male. Moglin's just an HM friend at the moment. Because I didn't know any people that had Makuhito or Hariyama as the mascot, so yeah. That's real smart of them. They give me the starter Pokemon that goes up against a gym that's weak to, then they make it nearly impossible to have a decent team because I was only able to get Smithy and Moglin. If the Magby stayed in the ball the first time, then I might have gotten two more members instead of just one, instead of just these three right here. So if I lose, I'm blaming it on that I don't have supplies to get a better team without grinding for hours and hours and hours. How do you do that much when they're both fighting types? Nice to know that low kick is being BS. One reason I'm sending Smithy out is because then Smithy can get XP if it's able to destroy it. Yay. The way pixels are supposed to be like, they're supposed to help tell you that her hair is slightly glistening, I guess. Because there's not really much for flying type Pokemon, because the flying type Pokemon on here are also normal types. So first, I'm gonna pause real quick just so I can look up if there are any flying type Pokemon without being normal type that I can find, so that I know if I can find them or not. I'm basically screwed in the gym either way because I cannot even win with what I have, no matter how hard I train. Because even if I train Eevee as much as possible, I know that it won't help that much. Same with Makuhita. Electric, maybe. But if I had a more Pokeballs I could get, which I don't because of the game being weird and not because of whoever made its story mechanics where, oh, you have to beat the gym in order to access the only area that has a flippin' Pokemart, which is in a different flippin' thing because there's no Pokemart here. Yeah, screw you. Go and kill yourself. Because I'm basically screwed. I can't win a fighting gym with a normal type, a fighting type, and an electric type. It's literally nearly impossible. Even if I caught Pidgey like way earlier, there would be no real benefit of having Pidgey or Spearow because it's part normal and flying, so fighting type attacks would be neutral and most likely still kill it. So yay, I have nothing to really grab. Because there's no Pokemarts anywhere in this entire island, which pisses me off. And the one time I want to get a decent team on on a Pokemon ROM, either cucks me out of one or waits until after I wasted all my balls to show me only a male Nidoran. One reason I specified on the male Nidoran is because it can learn Peck and poisons resistant to fighting. So if I trained this guy up when I had, if I trained up a male Nidoran and had Pokeballs, it would have been good. It would have been good. But no, maybe he decides to be a dick and not even. Because I didn't even start encountering male Nidorans until after my balls were already wasted. That's how pissed off I am. That now it decides to do this to me. What they could have done for the first gym was make it a gym that's actually possible to beat without having to catch another Mon. That way it's actually a fair ROM instead of, oh, you need to catch this kind of Mon when you literally don't give me a choice in my starter. You literally just hand me an Eevee. And you only give me 5 Pokeballs, but then the one time I need more Pokeballs, there aren't any. So nice, like that I can't even go to any next island without beating the gym. And I can't beat the gym without Pokeballs, and I can't get Pokeballs without going to the next island, and so yeah, I'm basically stuck here. I'm not saying that I softlock myself, I'm saying that the game is BS as hell and should add a flippin' Pokemon on this island so that it's actually not possible to lose the first gem because of actual because of not having a mind that you need. Because who makes a ROM where, oh yeah, we're only gonna give you 5 Pokeballs with no Pokemon art until the next island that you cannot get access to without beating the gym. So you better catch a male Nidoran or Pidgey or Spearow, because otherwise you're flippin' screwed. Because they don't tell you what gym it is until after you rescue Talia. And you have plenty of time to catch, like, because you probably won't even encounter a Niran of any sort until after. You'll probably encounter an electric type, normal types, probably not even encounter a fighting type and a fire type, and then you run out of balls, and then you don't have what you need. So I think that's a flaw in this ROM, is that they don't really understand that you can't restrict the area when the gym and starter are nearly impossible to make it fun. Because if you're going to do a ROM, make sure it's actually possible for for the trainer to get access to more Pokeballs if they run out, instead of being a dick. And make sure it's actually possible to beat the gym instead of making it, oh, level 13 and 14 and shit like that. Because no one's gonna have level 13 or 14 Mon right away. Because no one's gonna go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to every single person. Because, well, if